Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'd like to give you a brief run through in chronological order on the life and art of artist Imran Mir. Brief because it is all related in detail by him in his book What You See Is What You See, The Life and Art of Imran Mir. Imran Mir was born in Karachi in 1950. After his schooling, he joined the Central Institute of Arts and Crafts in 1971, which was at that time the premier art institution in Karachi. In 1972, he left Pakistan to seek art education overseas. After a brief stint in Europe, he joined the prestigious Ontario College of Art in Toronto, Canada. He graduated in 1976, majoring in fine art and design. He moved to New York, where he worked briefly in Milton Glacier's renowned Pushpin Studios. While in New York, he exhibited at the Soho Center of Creative Concepts and the International Center, New York. He returned to Karachi in 1977. He had a one-man show at Atelier BM consisting of some new work created here in Pakistan and some work he had done in New York. By now, he was calling his major one-man shows papers. He called them papers because for him resolving the equation of a blank canvas with an image or working out the grammar of an installation was like writing a paper. In 1979, he got married and additional financial responsibility meant a regular job. He became a designer by day and was an artist at all other times, showing his work regularly. In 1981, he had his third paper on modern art at Ali Imam's Indus Gallery. In a short span of time, he became a much sought-after graphic designer. He was offered a job with Pakistan's largest and most prolific media house, Herald Publications, where he revamped all their publications and gave them a new look. In 1984, he completed his sixth paper on modern art. Hamid Haroon, who was his boss at Herald Publications, took up the challenge. A whole floor, which was storage area, was cleaned out, refurbished with white walls and proper lighting, and the Haroon House Gallery was born, created just for Imran's exhibition. In 1986, Imran put up his seventh paper on modern art. In 1988, Imran, who was an established graphic designer by then, set up his own advertising agency called Circuit Private Limited. Always on the cutting edge, he installed Apple computers in his creative department. While it speeded up the design work, it also struck a chord in him as an artist. And almost 30 years ago, Imran ventured into the world of computer art, joining the ranks of some leading artists worldwide walking into this realm. It would be correct here to say that he pioneered digital art in Pakistan. His eighth paper was held at his own beautiful purpose-built studio gallery, designed by architect Shahid Abdullah. In 2002, he moved into his new home, built for an artist, a passionate horticulturist, and a family man who loved to entertain his friends by playing chef. The Mir House is an extension of Imran Mir's creative process. It is a collaboration between two eminent architects, Shahid Abdullah in Pakistan and Jeffrey Power's disciple, C. Anjalandran in Sri Lanka. Much discussed and written about, and it was his pride and joy. His ninth paper was exhibited at VM Art Gallery in 2009. He thoroughly enjoyed his studio space and set about creating his large artworks. With many dear friends in Sri Lanka and it being his favorite holiday destination, in 2011 he was invited to show in Colombo at Gallery Cafe to coincide with the Gaul Literary Festival. His book What You See Is What You See was launched posthumously in December 2014 to an audience of his friends and admirers who were gathered in his beloved garden in his home which he loved, all according to a program he had meticulously planned down to the smallest detail. His final artworks, the 12th paper on modern art, was previewed simultaneously at his studio cum gallery, where it is currently hanging before it is decided where it's going to travel. Throughout his artistic career and in this series, his paintings, installations share an inherent theme of implied motion. The controlled chaos of his immense canvases is indicative of the lens through which he viewed the universe, the world, and his life. Imran Mir was a trendsetter whose innovations shaped his persona and influenced his peers. A dignified, gentle, and humble soul, he has just as quietly carved a name for himself in the foremost ranks of masters of modernism in Pakistan.